Now, Photographer is capturing the faces and stories of people in Plymouth's Stoke village as part of a photographic census. Josh Greet is the man behind the lens, and his work is part of a broader project called Blockhouse Folk, Past, Present and Future. Organisers hope it will instil a feeling of civic pride and create a narrative about what is happening in Stoke in 2024. Here's Alex Green.
This is Josh. He's a photographer born and raised here in Plymouth who's on a mission to capture a snapshot of Stoke village and the people who live here in 2024.
That's really nice.
One thing that we want to really consider is how people will look at this in 10, 20, 100 years' time. And it's gathering these stories. And what's interesting is even now, if you look back 10 or 20 years ago, people's opinions and thoughts are very different than they are now.
The project is all based out of the Village Hub in Stoke, which popped up here on the High Street in 2020 after the pandemic. Its doors are open to anyone, whether they need food from the community larder or just someone to talk to.
All these things are interconnected: financial struggles, work troubles, mental health. They all have a knock-on effect. So to have somewhere to go where they can just flourish within their own right. They can be themselves, they can do something that interests them.
The main aim of this project is to connect past, present and future actions of people in the area around Blockhouse Park in Stoke Village.
One of the things we're really interested in is bringing that sense of pride out to show other people. So feeling like, yeah, I live here, this is a really important place to me, and maybe I've got to know some of my neighbours, maybe I've got to know other people in the place a bit better.
When this project is finished, it's hoped there will be a book which will serve as a permanent record of the people and stories of Stoke Village in 2024, which people can look back at for years to come.
Quite often now, photographs are quite easily discarded because of taking them on phones and putting them on the internet and them getting lost or not properly considered because they're almost like a throwaway thing. So I wanted to create a documentation of who lived in the area in 2024.
At the heart of this project is the hope of bringing people closer together in the place that they live. Alex Green, BBC Spotlight, Plymouth.